Good morning. Let's do sports now on the AM show. My name is Haruna Mubarak. Now, later today, the Black Stars players will convene at the University of Ghana Stadium to begin preparations for the upcoming 2026 FIFA World Cup Qualifiers against Mali and the Central African Republic. Coach Otto Addo announced a 26-player squad for these crucial matches, with the most shocking development being the exclusion of Captain Andre Ayew. My colleague Daniel Cranton was at the FA headquarters for the announcement and has put together this comprehensive report.
Back in Ghana and full of smiles, Otto Addo was presented to the press for the first time on Wednesday since his reappointment as Black Stars head coach, this time on full-time basis. A huge part of the day's agenda was the announcement of the Black Stars squad for the World Cup qualifiers against Mali and the Central African Republic, and that produced a huge talking point: the omission of team captain Andre Ayew. Addo explained the decision and confirmed he had a conversation with Ayew before it was finalized.
So I had a long talk with Andre, personal. I visited him and gave him the reasons why he's not in the squad at the moment. And I usually held it like this, that I don't talk too much about the players who are not in the squad, more about those who are in the squad. So he's not part of the squad at the moment. Andre is, as everyone knows, a legend. He's a living legend of Ghana. What he has reached, it's unbelievable what he did for the country. It was a difficult decision, to be honest, because I like him. I like him as a person, also as a player. But this is the decision we took. And I like I said, it's not like we totally agreed, but I give him the explanation, and so I don't want to take it to another extent.
Also missing from the squad is Baba Rahman, who is still on a self-imposed leave from the national team following abuse he received in Ghana's final AFCON qualifier against the Central African Republic last year. The Ghana boss used that as an opportunity to caution fans against personal attacks on players.
I don't know exactly what he experienced with the national team, but maybe I want to take this opportunity also to indicate that every one of us has a high responsibility. I don't know what happened after that game, but surely it affected him and his family. And I think we as human beings can do better. And they sacrifice a lot to be with the team, to help Ghana to succeed. And when the answer is, when they don't perform, that we have to bully him and insult him, and I don't know, it doesn't, for me, it's not good. It's not good enough, and this is not my responsibility. It's all of our responsibility, especially the media. And for me, anybody who talks, and it's not like who's personal on somebody, you will never look good. In my eyes, you will never look good.
Ghana find themselves fourth in Group I of qualifying, 3 points behind leaders Comoros. With only the group winners set to qualify for the 2026 FIFA World Cup, Otto Addo is aware of the importance of the game away in Mali, but admits it will be a tough task.
So surely we want to qualify for the World Cup. To ask me if I'm assessed if I qualify or not, I think I'm not the right person to answer you that question, but surely the aim is to qualify. At the moment we are in the fourth position, only the first one will go through. It will be difficult, especially the next away game in Mali. They have a very, very strong squad, but the aim is to qualify.
Beyond the two qualifiers, Otto Addo has been handed a 2.5-year contract. He admits he can't promise victories in all games, but hopes he can instill a positive attacking style which will reap the necessary results.
I think, for me, Ghana football stands for good football. And this is, maybe I want to use the opportunity. It's difficult to promise victories, because in football you can be better than your opponent, and at the end they will score and they will win, or one slight mistake will happen. But I think I will take the opportunity to be brave enough to promise you that we will play good football. Again, it's about having the right team culture. This is the number one thing what we're trying to build, the culture, long-term culture, some surely habits in the team, habits about work ethic, about being disciplined, about on and off the pitch.
At the end, there was a general feeling of satisfaction in terms of how open the Black Stars boss was in answering questions, a sentiment most media personnel present shared.
Well, I'm impressed that the FA opened the doors for this. I mean, the last time I saw this wasn't when we were going to the World Cup. It was when Sike Akuno came. And I thought it's good that we have these interactions. It kills unnecessary speculation. It gives you an idea of what the coach thinks on various issues, and to a large extent, it helps the media to also grow. The important thing for me, though, is that he seems to have a plan for our football, and he needs to be given the time and the space to do the kind of things that we want him to do.
Well, I think I love it, and it's also built, the team for the test of time, because you look at this squad, some of the young players in there, Thomas Partey with his injuries, there are times he goes off. We've struggled to have players who can just fit in. For someone like Ibrahima Sulemana with his exploits in the Serie A, he's really given an indication of what he can provide going forward. So you have someone like him playing under Thomas Partey in the next 2-3 months or next 3-4 assignments of the Black Stars. It only edges him and puts him in a position where he can fit in. The likes of Francis Abu, the likes of Kudus Mohammed, and the next crop of talent. Tariq Lamptey, we've had struggles with our right back, and in Dennis Odoi's absence, you give him more games, and in very tough tests, it builds him for the future.
So Black Stars head coach Otto Addo has just named his squad to face Mali and then the Central African Republic in the FIFA World Cup Qualifiers. The big news is that Captain Andre Ayew has been omitted, and also Baba Rahman remains out of the squad due to personal reasons. Two debutants in there is Brandon Thomas Asante of West Bromwich Albion, and then Ibrahim Sulemana from Cagliari. Those are the two debutants in the squad. Otto Addo shared reasons as to why certain players made it, certain players did not make it. But all in all, he has made his final decision, and the results will prove whether it was right or wrong. From the GFA headquarters, my name is Daniel Okranting for Joy Sports.
And that's how we end the sports segment on the AM show. My name is Harun Mubarak, and have a good morning.